Hello, everybody. My name is Arjun Reddy. I'm a second year medical student here at OSU CHS. And this is a systematic review that I conducted with the Department of Orthopedic Surgery here at OSU. And it's looking at complication and revision rates among reverse total shoulder arthroplasty revisions with a primary indication of hemiarthroplasties. Now, total shoulder arthroplasties has been increasing in volume over the last few years. And it's said by 2025 that 85% of these procedures will end up being reverse total shoulder arthroplasties. Now, there are a lot of factors that are interplaying for this, but the main reason for it is that reverse total shoulder arthroplasties are a very, very versatile procedure that are used for a variety of orthopedic pathologies of the shoulder. And along with that, the main reason that reverse total shoulder arthroplasties are used is because it is a primary component for salvage procedures of the shoulder after a failed primary component. And what we found, our primary objectives were looking at common postoperative complications such as neurological injuries, infections, instability, hardware loosenings, things of that nature. And what we were also looking into is specifically looking at the rates of revision among these individuals that have revision RTSA after a primary indication of hemiarthroplasty. And what we found was that hardware loosenings was by far the most common complication at 5.3%. And of the two components, the humeral component was the most common at 3.8%. After hardware loosenings, fracture rates were the most common at 4.2%. And then for our second objective, we found that the revision rate was 10.7%. And if you look at our figure right here, you can see that the revision indications show that the humeral loosenings were the most common reason for the revision. And what we also found was that of the 25 individuals that ended up getting a humeral component loosening, they also ended up getting a revision. So it ended up being a complete a 100% revision causality. And with that, we found that our systematic review had a high complication rate, and specifically within hardware loosenings. But it was still better than anatomical total shoulders as a revision option for failed hemiarthroplasties, which was shown to be a 46% complication rate with a revision rate of 32%. In the future, further studies need to be looked at to look at various risk factors that could be potentially causing a greater rate of these complications, such as smoking and diabetes. As of right now, there's not enough primary literature to go into those specific details. And that can be an avenue of research for the future. And with that, I'm done with my presentation. If you have any other questions, please contact me with this email, or you can DM me on Twitter here. But aside from that, thank you for listening to me, and hope you all have a good day.